What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's episode we are reacting to a very special book which I think that nowadays we need more. We need it more now than ever. It's so true, all the things are still so relevant even though it's written 80 years ago. I think in 43 or 44. Yup, 44. And this book is Animal Farm by George Orwell. A really thin book that I read in 2-3 sittings. I could have done it in less, like in 1-2, but it's kind of like, hard to read at moments. You get really frustrated also. So basically, the summary, the plot. Animal Farm is a story of a fictional farm which is owned by a guy, a farmer named Mr. Jones, who treats the animal not how he's supposed to. He does not feed them, he does not give them fresh water, he does not take care of the farm, he is a drinker. And so the animals decide to rebel, and they do, and they succeed, and they take the farm for themselves. They establish these rules which say that all animals are equal, that the farm is for them, everything they produce is going to be for themselves, no humans are allowed, stuff like that. But the pigs, which in this case are more intelligent, more capable of the other animals, use their intelligence to kind of lie. They learn to read, stuff like that. And because of their knowledge, they succeed. They control all the other animals to the point that they become like the humans. The book Orwell wrote as a metaphor to show how communism works, or how it worked back in the day. The animals established this ideology called animalism, the equivalent of communism, which just shows, when you go more into the book, the tyranny, the dictatorship, the lies that makes believe all the stupider animals in whatever the pigs want. Yeah, and it just shows the dark side of communism, and it is shown through the animals and through their characters, because every animal has like certain characteristics that you can apply to humans today. For example, the dogs, which are just blind soldiers that follow orders. Like, nothing I can say more about it. As I said, the pigs, who are the tyrants, who rule, don't have any morals and empathy. The horses, which are hard workers and they only live to work. They're kind of like one of the dumbest animals on the farm. You have the sheep, which are just, I'm sure you've heard like different terms about like how people are sheep and they just follow around blindly without thinking. Those were the sheep. Throughout the entire book, the sheep were just blank 4 words, and one of them, which was like more like a main character, was super self-centered, always loving her looks, kind of dumb sheep called Morio, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that this book is still so relevant today, and everyone who can or won't should read it. It gives you a perspective, it gives you stuff to think about. It made me angry a couple of times, to the point that I stopped reading just to say, what the fuck is happening, bro? It's 100 pages, and it's one of the like smaller books, because if I compare it to Crime and Punishment, for example, look, on height and width, it's smaller. It's 100 pages. Everyone can give it a try, or if not, there is an animated movie that I think is quite good and follows the book quite well. But yeah, what can I say? George Orwell, a revolutionary of his time for sure. Nothing more I can say. I think this is going to be like a shorter review, just because, you know, I told you the whole plot. I'm not gonna say everything because there's not going to be a point for you to read it if I say everything. But yeah, I told you the main points. I told you about the idea of animalism and communism. Told you a little about George Orwell, and what I wanted to tell you is that we should all have our own minds and not follow blindly whatever is said to us, especially with the misinformation today in today's world. Everything you see on TikTok or Instagram in the media does not necessarily mean that it's true. Don't just blindly accept what you're told for the truth. There's always, almost always, like another side of the things, and Orwell portrays it really well. I think this is going to be for this video, quite short, but I went straight to the point. I really hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and if it is like that, you can hit the subscribe button, you can leave a comment, tell me if you've read it. If you read it after you watch the video, come back to the comments, tell me what you think. And the next book, actually, probably, because I'm not sure, because I read a couple of reviews, 50% of them said that it was good, 50% said that it was bad. I got it from the university library, and I'm gonna start reading it today. And if it's good and I don't drop it, I will review it as well. It's called This Is Marketing by Seth Godin. It's quite different from the books that I review here, but maybe some of you know, I'm a university student with a major in marketing management, so I'm quite interested in stuff like this. So I want to also like broaden my knowledge and skills about marketing, and I decided to pick up this book because I saw it in the library. And so yeah, if it's good, I will make a review about it as well. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the previous videos. I think the book haul was quite fun, even though it did not perform quite as I wanted to, but these things come with time. I want to build a steady community that's watching me for me and my content, and of course the book reviews. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.